Hi, this is Valtopia, and I wanted to record an intro video for those of you who are just meeting me for the first time, and for those of you who already know me a really long time and need a reintroduction. We all have busy lives, and we come and go through each other's social media and in person. And so I'd love to say hello again. If you're watching this, say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me how you found me, and tell us something about yourself. Let's build community through this platform. So I'm Val, my platform is Valtopia, that's the name of my company as well. And I birthed my company, my platform, and the movement Valtopia here at the beach. Hello, Valtopia. Can you feel it? Do you feel the shift? We're going through massive shifts, changes in the cosmos. I mean, of course, we do every day, but we just had a big shift in the last few days. Are you feeling it? My crow has something to say here. Hey, buddy. Hey. So I'm feeling super grounded and peaceful. I had a couple days where I just felt exhausted and tired, and I've been going pretty hard for a while, so it makes sense that I had to catch up a little bit. And I slept and I rested and I stayed in my own energy. And you've got to recognize in this energy if your body isn't tolerating anymore. Right? That's it. Like, I'm tired. My throat and ears are itchy. I'm overloaded. I'm done. Are you able to say, I'm done? I need a break. I need to go be by yourself, take a hot bath, take a shower, go in the bathroom, read myself, whatever your situation is. And are you absorbing other people's energy right now and not having a way to clear it out of your field and getting kind of bogged down with it? And do you need a break? Do you need to step away? Do you know when to step away? Are you listening to your body and your energy levels? And are you letting yourself tune in to your wisdom, your own inner wisdom about what you need or don't need to do? How's it going for you? Most of my life, I've pushed really hard, like really hard. I was raised that way. That's the way things were. You know, if you didn't go big, you go home. Don't show up. Don't come in. All that kind of stuff, right? And I've achieved a lot in my life that most people never even get to because I pushed, because I was resilient and tenacious and did all the things. You know, I was sitting there, and that guy kept staring at me until I left. Now took my place. That's about. That must be the good spot. I don't know. Anyway, hey Deborah, how are you? Sort of riffing. Is the sound okay? I know it's windy. I have my earbuds on. Oh my God, it's good out here. It's so good. So I was talking about knowing your body, and especially in this energy. Man, we got some heavy duty transformation happening at the cosmic level. That's wow, filtering through each of us in our body. So your body's like your antenna for your soul here, and you got to pay attention to what your antenna needs. And if you're getting overloaded, oh my God, look at this puppy. How cute is that little puppy? Oh, puppy. If you're getting overloaded, you need to recognize. Hey, Mona. You need to recognize, and it can be like really subtle. Your warning signs. For me, it's a little itchy, scratchy ear. A little throat gets a little scratchy. I start to get impatient. I start to feel less hopeful. Like my vibration lowers. And when your vibration lowers, you let in thoughts, energy, choices that aren't aligned to your best good. So where in your life are you leaking your energy right now that you really need to just stop? And look, I've had to give up so much stuff over the years, and there's some people that I've had to give up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Um, Foods that I've gone back to, dancing with sugar, things, all these dopamine treats and ways that we comfort ourselves while we're here. It may not be what we want, you know. So this is a really opportune time right now. The energy is highlighting in a powerful way. Obviously, powerful. What isn't aligned. So you've got to tune into your body and your heart. This isn't a mind thing. I mean, you can sit and journal and be with your feelings and write out thoughts. This isn't like a mind thing. This is a body awareness thing. What people allow me to be in my highest resonance, what friendships, partnerships, community choices I make day to day, bolster and like take my energy into momentum to where I'm just uplifted and I don't even have to really try. Versus people who I'm like literally carrying somebody because they don't even really want. They like to be around, but they don't really care. They don't step in, and they definitely don't show up for what you believe in. They tolerate it, or you have this humorous kind of easygoing connection, but it's not that thing that plugs you into your dream and your vision. Where can you just decide? First, you just decide, oh, that's not really serving me. I'm going to let that go. And then you may need to take action for it to actually effectuate, for you to feel the shift in your energy. And then you get to be in that space beyond where you've let them go to see there's a void in between letting something go and letting the new thing in. But it could happen really fast right now with the planets. You can close a door today and a new one will open. There's a new door opening for you that you're missing because you're kind of tired carrying so-and-so over here that really doesn't even want to be with you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, because what's going to happen is we're rolling into eclipse season. By Saturday, we have an eclipse. And what happens with eclipses is, and retrogrades of the planets. So it's a blessing. The planets are going to slow down and return over things, choices, people that we've made over the last year and years and even centuries. We're being tuned into like so many timelines right now within ourselves. And when you look outside of yourself and you see hate and misery and darkness, it's your opportunity to look within and see where you're resonating with that and to clean it up within yourself. If each and every one of us would do this work with so much devotion to love our frequency fully along the darkness and the lightness, if everybody did it and didn't have such a huge mass of people in confusion and absolute disconnection from themselves, we would see a different experience out in the world. We would. And we do. And we are. And we are. And we are. And that's what this time is about. This time is here to destroy and disturb stagnancy, stuckness, and ways of being that were not working for us. Still don't work for us. And so we're going to be in that space of where everything's been broken down and it's coming into something new. And there might be time when you're like the caterpillar and you're growing and it's awkward and you kind of don't really know what's coming. And you have to trust. You have to trust yourself and divine energy and what's coming. And be that trust. To be that trust. To let that trust come through you. So that requires clarity. Clarity of your being, clarity of your vessel, and that's with food, sleeping properly, getting fitness, and what you're putting in your body. And if you look outside of you, and you look at the matrix, so to speak, you can see that it's a really big overtime job to dilute your clarity, to distract you from your potency. All of the clown shows going on right now are there to distract you from your potency. If you're divided into tiny little pieces energetically all over the place, what kind of force are you to be reckoned with unless you have a central core that drives those little pieces being shared with everybody? If you're sharing with everybody from an absolute space of overflow and you're just got the containers of your life like so set up that you're just bubbling over and supporting overflow, that's one thing. And that happens the bigger you get in your soul energy, the deeper you're rooted into your self-trust and your heart space knowing, then you can bubble up with overflow and be all kinds of places at once. But if you're looking at this and looking at that, and you're broken up over here, and you feel discombobulated and disconnected from your own potency, get back in there. The most amazing thing any of us could do for the planet and for ourselves right now is to be in our true potency. And that comes from being within ourselves, in our own energy, in our own truths, and allowing our heart-based compassion, connection, trust, and presence, consistent presence to come through over us being told by this person and that person and another person, all kinds of things, and you're just split up into a million pieces and you're useless. You're distracted and useless. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. So all of the entertainment and directives that are being, most of you that watch me already know this and share this, but there's people who watch me and I've never talked to you and you've never logged in and said anything and I don't know. So this is for you too. And this is for us to remember that our potency is our power and our clarity is our connection and our devotion keeps us from distraction. Woo! Who's with me? Who's with me on this? So let's take a look at these waves on the way out. And really take today to close the door. I'm about to do a ceremony, and I might do it in Valtopia. If you want to join Valtopia and come in and watch live, I'm about to create 2 doorways here at the beach. And I'm going to close one of the doors, and I'm going to open the other one. And today's the day that I consciously choose that I'm closing the door on certain aspects of what isn't aligned and doesn't serve me, and opening the door to what does. And I'm only available for what's going to come through that door that I choose, the new door. So if you'd like to join me, I'll live stream from Valtopia in a minute. I'm going to do this here by the water. And energetically, I'm going to seal the door on the old stuff and then walk through the door of the new stuff. You want to join me? Or do the ceremony yourself? Close the door on what no longer aligns, no longer serves, no longer uplifts, no longer replenishes, no longer bolsters, doesn't care, isn't aligned, doesn't belong. Let it go. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. And we're going to open the door on aligned intentions, deep resonance, true purpose, passion, commitment, heart-led, soulgasmic relationships, and recognize that in my body and let God know and the universe know, like, that's what I'm available for. Anything else? Deborah says, that's great. Yes, I'm going to do that too. All right. We'll show a picture of it in Valtopia if you feel inspired to. And I'm going to log off now and go set this up, and then I'll show up in Valtopia, my group. So maybe I'll see you in there, Deborah. And for the rest of you, have a gorgeous day. And love your frequency. See you next time.
Hi, this is Valtopia, and I wanted to record an intro video for those of you who are just meeting me for the first time, and for those of you who already know me a really long time and need a reintroduction. We all have busy lives, and we come and go through each other's social media and in person. And so I'd love to say hello again. If you're watching this, say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me how you found me, and tell us something about yourself. Let's build community through this platform. So I'm Val, my platform is Valtopia, that's the name of my company as well. And I birthed my company, my platform, and the movement Valtopia here at the beach. I